Welcome back, you beautiful people. Jumping, sending it, getting air, hang time, whatever you want to call it, getting air on your mountain bike is probably one of the best things you could ever do.
That is absolutely right, Blake. But I tell you what, there's not just one type of jump. There's actually loads. Fantastic news.
Fantastic news, fantastic. You got the giggles already. Fantastic, Martin. Brilliant.
Don't stop. Don't shush. Interestingly, there's not one type of jump. There's actually loads. But thankfully, we're in Whistler Bike Park where they've got all the jumps. So let's go and check them out. First up, the step up, step off. Clues in the name. Step up, step off. Love it. Great place to start. In fact, I'm gonna have a go.
Next up is the tabletop, a progressive thing just like this one where the consequences aren't really high. You can case it or you can clear it. There's nothing in between that you have to jump over. The tabletop is the perfect obstacle to learn that skill. Now, if you feel intimidated of clearing some gaps out there on the trail, the tabletop is the one to start on.
Next up, the gap jump. This one is the Dwayne Johnson famous jump here at Whistler. Lots of commitment, but lots of fun. Answers on a postcard as to why it's called a gap jump. Blake, why is it called a gap jump?
Well, Mr. Ashton, it's called a gap jump because in between the takeoff and the landing, there's a gap. You have to jump over that gap. That's why it's called a gap jump.
This is a drop-off. It's where the gradient of the hill drops away severely, and sometimes you have to lift the front wheel off the lip to make sure you clear the gap. Nice, Blake. Whoop. This is the trail jump, usually a naturally occurring feature. This one, from a rock to a root. The trick is finding them, but that's half the fun. Have a look and you might spot one. Well, hips don't lie, and this is a hip. They usually go one way or the other, marking a break in direction on the track. Really useful to getting off into a slope or off into another jump direction. Great move, not easy to master. Start small, get big. This is a road, and this is a road gap. You have to be pretty committed to do that one, but they look wild. This is a step down. It's not like the drop off. It's got a lip, so you've got to step down across the gap. The last one was a step down. Well, go on, guess. What do you think this one is? That's right, the kamikaze. No, only joking, it's a step up.
So there we have it, pretty much nearly every single jump explained.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, isn't there?
There's a few.
Yeah, did we miss any though? Let us know in the comment section down below. Make sure you give that video a like and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz, so you get to see lots more mountain biking from GMBN.
See ya.